Hey everyone, it's Speedbuild here and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having an all amazing day and that you are feeling amazing. So for today's video, I thought that it would be a little bit fun for us to go back to the past, and usually going back to the past is not a good thing, but for this one I had so much fun going back to the past. So if you don't already know from the description, I decided to build a Sims 3 home. And I had so much fun. It was actually insane because I didn't realize that I was going to post this. I just recorded it because I thought, okay, if it turns out nice, I'm going to then post it. But I was afraid if I start building it, it might not come out the way that I wanted to, or it doesn't look nice or anything like that. So I was like, okay, no, let's just record it, but we don't know if it's going to go out or not. Because I was struggling a little bit with the layout and all of that. And I mean, it's not that difficult, so I don't know why I was struggling so much. But at the end of the day, once I got the layout and the shape of the house, I was so happy because then I knew everything else is going to go quite smooth. But okay, so before I get into everything else, so the house that I'm building is Myrtle Bungalow, and it has one bedroom, it has one bathroom, it is on the lot size 30 by 20, and it is on the address 3 Song Avenue, and the lot description is cozy and livable. This compact house is packed with potential for the home remodeler while retaining its Victorian charm. So I'll put a picture up as well for you guys to see what the house is in case you don't know what I'm talking about, because I know there are a few people who haven't really played the previous Sims packs. I mean, I've played all of them besides Sims 2, so I mean, it's understandable if you wouldn't know this house, because I mean, I don't know any of the houses from Sims 2. But yeah, anyway. So while I was building this house, I didn't exactly do the complete exact same design that the house specifically has, because obviously the house that they're showing me is, you know, like the boring version of it. And for me, I thought, okay, I'm gonna build, I want the same shape as the particular house, and I want to, when you look at it, I want you to think like, oh, that's the house from Sims 3, and I hope that I achieve that. So definitely let me know. But I'm still like renovating it, and that's what I wanted to do. I really wanted to renovate it at the same time, and I didn't change much from the outside. I did a few little different things on the outside, but I didn't make it busy with a lot of things, because like I said, on small lots I don't really like putting a lot of like landscaping and trees and stuff, because I feel like then it kind of just takes the whole lot up, and I don't know, I just don't really like that. So I made sure that I kept sorry, I'm not making any sense, but I try to make sure that there was still landscaping, but also not too much landscaping. That's all I want to say. Made it so difficult there. But yeah, I had so much fun. As I was building it, I had so many memories come back to me, and I was thinking of like what I would usually build and what I would usually use. I mean, in Sims 4, my main style of house is modern, and in Sims 3, I didn't really have a particular style. Whatever the house that they gave me, because I couldn't build in Sims 3, like I seriously couldn't. And basically what I would do is I would like take the houses that they give me, and then I would just change the interior basically, and that's all that I used to do. And if I tried to build a house, it was literally just like a square, and that's it. So it wasn't really that cool and all that, but I mean, I'm so proud of myself of like how far I've come regarding building houses and all that. So I was quite impressed with myself in that aspect of when I look now of the fact that I could like actually build this house. I was like, god damn, okay. But I really like the way that it looks in Sims 4. Like actually, I feel like all the houses that are in Sims 3 would look so awesome in this world, especially with the animation cartoon kind of style. So I really liked that part of it. So there were certain things. So one thing that I noticed was that they would put those triangular roofs, but there was never any kind of, you know, it just sat the way that it sat there. So there was no like base kind of under it to like support it, if that makes sense. So I put those like the pillars just to make it look a bit more realistic, like it actually does work. So I did that, but that's like the only thing that I noticed that was different. But it was crazy because there were some things that I saw that they did and necessarily we couldn't do in Sims 4. So it was quite interesting to see that of And I wasn't like angry at it because I know that, you know, every single Sims game is gonna be different, you know. It's not like they're all gonna be the same. There's gonna be a slight peak, or not peak, but a slight tweak, that's the word, in different like games, because, you know, a game will never be the same. It will always have a different plot or a different kind of story, if I can say. Obviously we make the stories, but if you kind of get what I'm saying, like Sims 4 is like mainly involved with the emotions, like I said in a previous video, and with Sims 3 it was like building almost. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I think I'm also like confused by myself. But yeah, I didn't do much on the outside, as you can see. And one thing that I noticed, because this house I used to always play in, so there was a smaller house that I used to play in, and I'm gonna also build that one, and I'll tell you my story on that one when I build that one. But this was the second house that I would move into. So once I had enough money, because I used to do rags to riches all the time. I don't know why, but I just don't do rags to riches in Sims 4. But I used to do rags to riches in Sims 3. So I would move from that small house to this house, and then up to like all the different houses, and just move randomly, because like I said, I couldn't build, so I just moved in all the different houses. And this house specifically I used to call the sunflower house, because they're sunflowers, and I look at our sunflowers in Sims 4, I'm like, geez, it looks so sad. Because in Sims 3 they were so like massive, and they were so gorgeous, and everything was just so nice. So, but I didn't want to complain about it. I mean, we got what we got, so hopefully, I mean, it's a sunflower, at least we're happy about it, like that we got a sunflower. But I remember even when I got Sims 4, I was quite upset, because I remember I was like, the first thing that I was trying to like do was trying to plant sunflowers, and when I saw these sunflowers I was like, no, they don't have the same effect as the ones in Sims 3. So I was quite upset about that, because sunflowers were like my thing in Sims 3. I would always put sunflowers down, so it was quite sad to see that. And then also with the plants, the flowers and stuff, I used to always use these you know, like the single tile, the flat ones, kind of like the ones that I put there by the sunflowers, like where you see right now, where I put those like patches of grass. I used to always, there was like these purple and orange ones, and I always used to put those down. Like that was the thing of mine. That's how we would do landscaping, and I used to be good at landscaping, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could honestly like just show you guys all of my houses. That would be so funny. But yeah, unfortunately I don't have the same, yeah, the save won't be there, unfortunately, because I would have to like reinstall everything, and it just won't be there. So it's quite sad. But I used to be good at landscaping. I don't know what happened in Sims 4. I think like I tell myself I can't do it, and then all of a sudden I can't do it. So I think I just need to change my mindset a little bit, and then I think I'll be able to handle it again and try and make a little bit better landscaping. But I think it's because I see everybody else, and they're like, oh my god, they are so good at landscaping. So I get like, I feel pressured almost in a way. But over here you see that I changed the windows. So obviously the windows, they didn't have much windows, but I added the amount of windows that I would have liked. And I also didn't add the same kind of style of windows, I just left it. Another thing that I used to always have was those tiles in the kitchen. So I always used to have like a section where there's specifically tiles, and then where the tiles is, that is the kitchen in the main like open area, if I can say. And then, so basically the way that I just did it now. But in Sims 4, I don't really do that. I just make the whole floor basically wood. I don't really change anything else. Or laminated, that's the word. Or is it? No, it's not laminated, it's lamination. Oh, I don't know. I'm confusing myself now, just ignore me. But yeah, I had so much fun. I seriously did. And just going through this house made me quite happy of like building. And I told you guys, I was struggling to kind of find my groove of what my style is, and also trying to go outside my comfort zone. And honestly, doing this has seriously put me like out of my comfort zone, and I just love it so much. I'm currently building a different house, and the styles that I've never ever done before, but I'm managing to actually do it, and it's quite insane. I'm like so surprised at myself. So I was quite happy when I was able to do that. So I was like quite impressed, if I can say. And I think you guys should also be proud of me. For the ones who've like actually watched my build videos, you will know that I've been struggling, and you'll be very proud for the next one when I do post it. But this one I kept it modern inside. I kept that same old little modern, but I was actually struggling with the bedroom. I couldn't find the shape. I think because the bedroom was too big for what I usually build with and I style with. So I struggled a bit, but then I just move on and I come back, and then once I come back it actually kind of works out and I really do like it. So then I start here with the living room and the kitchen, and I really actually like the way that it turned out. It's obviously different things to, or furniture pieces that I would usually use in my usual game, but I'm in love also with those tables from Backyard. I've never used them before and I love them so much now. So I'm pretty sure they'll be like placed everywhere in my house. But yeah, I will stop talking right now. There's still a bit to go for you guys, and hopefully you will enjoy and would like to see the end process. There is a couple of photos at the end that you can see, so definitely check those out. And yeah, so I'll basically be building a few more Sims 3 houses. I am still working currently on my bachelor series. I'm first gonna wait until everybody has put in their entries. I'm gonna do a post currently, like literally after this video, or if it's not after this video, it's the previous day. So definitely check out if you are watching this and you would like to participate. It's basically just making a male lover, if I can say, for Lara, and then you post it on the gallery under hashtag Brit Bachelorette, and then I'll be reviewing all of them. I'll make a video and then we can all go through them, and then we can decide who we're gonna put through and who unfortunately can't go through. Sorry, can't speak anymore. But I'm excited, and I'm so sad that there's a few people that won't be able to go through, because honestly all the entries that have been put through are so amazing, and I'm honestly jealous of Laura. I'm seriously jealous. So yeah, definitely check that out. And once that is sorted, I still need to kind of fix the house, and once that house is sorted, I'm gonna start filming, and then it's gonna start coming out. So definitely check that out. But I will give a warning to everybody to say, okay, it's coming, so you guys can be prepared. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being on the journey for me once again. I always appreciate it. So yeah, have an awesome day, guys. Bye.